First of all, what is the no contact method? Well, it's a common strategy that's widely recommended by counselors and breakup experts, myself included, that basically involves ignoring your ex completely for about 30 days after your breakup. The strategy is designed to help your ex let go of the negative memories, latch on to the happy memories of your time together, and begin to miss you and realize how painful it is when you're no longer in their life. I didn't invent this no contact strategy, although I certainly think I've probably helped to popularize it, along with a few other relationship coaches. And the big reason why I'm such a big advocate of this strategy is because it works. There's nothing you can do to speed up the process of winning your ex back, and time is one of the best ways to make your ex second guess their decision to break up. Now, when does the no contact strategy become complicated and potentially challenging? One, when it's been many months since the initial breakup. So if you broke up with your ex a long time ago, say 6 months or more, then the no contact may be less effective. If you have been in regular contact with your ex during this time, then you should still go through the 30 days of radio silence as soon as possible. But if you've only spoken occasionally to your ex or haven't talked to your ex at all in the past few months, then you probably don't need to do the full 30 days of no contact. Number two, when you live with your ex. And now this is a really common scenario. Your ex broke up with you or you went your separate ways, but you still live together or you share a living space and you simply can't avoid contact with your ex. This is so common that I've actually included a whole section about it in my X Factor Guide program. So if you're facing this situation yourself, please consider grabbing a copy of the program for more advice on handling your ex when you live together. In summary though, you should try to limit non-essential contact with your ex even when you do live together. Don't make it obvious by eating meals in the middle of the night or hiding behind closed doors. You don't want your ex to know that you're trying to avoid them. You just want to try to avoid any unnecessary encounters where you can without seeming suspicious. And when you do have to talk to your ex, it's critical that you put on your happy face, and act positive, upbeat, and friendly. Don't show your emotions. Don't get angry or sad or drag your ex into any drama or arguments. Just be friendly and polite while looking for the first chance to escape and cut the conversation short. If necessary, tell your ex that you're sorry, but you can't chat right now because you've got plans with some friends. You'll catch up with them later. Do this whenever possible and keep any conversations limited to simple small talk, inside jokes, fun topics. Just nothing serious at all. You don't want to be getting into that right now. And always appear happy. Just make it look to your ex like you're really embracing the freedom of being single, period. Number three, when you work or you go to school together with your ex. If you have to see your ex at work or school regularly, use the exact same strategy that I just described for those who live with their ex. Limit contact as much as possible for 30 days. Keep any conversations friendly and positive. Cut them short if you can without looking too, impolite. And make sure your ex knows you're doing well since the breakup. Number four, when you and your ex have children together. If you have kids together with your ex, then you simply won't be able to avoid contact altogether. So just try to limit communication to essential topics related to the kids. Talk about who will take the kids to school, how the dance recital went, when the dentist appointment is, etc. But make sure you do this with a smile on your face and a positive attitude. Politely shut down any conversation not related to your kids or home finances that are critical stuff, and let your ex know that you're not holding any hard feelings. You're just busy and you can't talk for long. If you're in this situation or you're going through a divorce, please keep in mind that you may never be able to fix things with your ex. That is a possibility. Oftentimes you can still save your relationship, and I've seen it happen many times, even if you've got kids together, but it's usually a more difficult process with some possibly lower odds of success than in traditional or less serious relationships that don't involve children. Number five, when your ex won't stop talking to you. If you're trying to go through with the 30 days of no contact, but your ex keeps pestering you with text messages and phone calls, then you may be wondering how ignoring them will help you win back your ex and start fresh with them. But in this type of situation, no contact can actually often be more important. You need your ex to know that you will not be available to provide emotional support or to keep them entertained while they get over the post-breakup heartache and loneliness. Your ex must understand what they have to choose between being with you in a romantic relationship or not having you in their life at all. Nothing in between. They need to understand that, and that's what part of the 30-day no contact period does and is all about. That seems harsh, I know, but when someone you loved and hung out with you daily or for months or years suddenly vanishes from your life, the pain and loneliness can be overwhelming. If your ex is sad enough and missing you badly enough, he or she needs to understand that getting back together and giving your love a second chance is the best and quickest way to stop the heartache. That's an especially appealing option if your ex understands that the alternative is losing you completely forever. Now, you want to ignore your ex for 30 days, but you can't be rude or cause conflict by repeatedly ignoring them. So if your ex sends a pointless message or calls for no reason just to chat or see what's up, for instance, then you don't need to reply, beyond maybe just a, sorry, can't talk right now, gotta run to meet a friend. But if they're trying to talk to you about something important, for instance, to collect an important belonging that's still at your house, or to sort of paying old utility bills, whatever it is, you should wait a few hours and then reply with something polite, friendly, but brief and businesslike. So answer their questions without showing any emotion or heartache. Don't be too cold. Just don't get too excited or try to, talk about other things. Just be upbeat and friendly and keep the conversation as brief as possible and get through those important, can't ignore topics. Sometimes you may be confused as to why your ex still wants to talk with you so much. Maybe they're even telling you that they miss you, that they're sad without you around, and so on. If your ex is sending you these types of mixed messages, please spare 5 minutes to take the free quiz on my website to help you determine what's going on inside your ex's head and whether or not they want to get back together. It's a completely free quiz. Just go to breakupbrad.com/quiz or click the link in the description below this video and take the quiz to figure out what your ex's mixed messages mean and what they mean for your chances of getting back together. So I've addressed 5 common issues that you may face when you're considering whether the no contact strategy is right for you. And although a couple of them required you to slightly modify the no contact method to fit your scenario, it's still a very effective strategy in almost every case. Unless you've got a very compelling reason why you think the no contact phase won't work for you. And honestly, in 10 years of breakup counseling experience, I've only ever seen that a few times. You should be using this strategy as soon as possible. I promise that no matter how counterintuitive this whole no contact thing may seem, ignoring your ex after the breakup is the best thing you can do in the first few weeks if you want to win them back and enjoy a happy future together as a couple. If you're still confused about whether the strategy, the no contact strategy, is right for you and if you should use it, you can just leave a comment below this video and I'll do my best to get back to you. Or just visit my website, www.breakupbrad.com, where you'll find my email address, as well as a free full-length video on winning back your ex. And finally, please take a second to like this video by hitting the thumbs up button below, or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos and advice in the future. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck in your efforts to start over with your ex. Talk to you soon.